Hello everybody. Yeah, I hope you are in a good condition. Now we'll have the materials, yeah, related with cross-cultural understanding. We'll discuss about family values, yeah, after knowing about basic, then about culture, cross-cultural understanding, yeah, cultural identity, the type of uh, identity, still the stereotypes, yeah. Then we have discussions related with the assignment, yeah. You do a great reflections related with stereotyping from your country or from your area in Indonesia, yeah, across the country. Now, yeah, I will show you today's materials, yeah. This is for yeah, family's value, yeah, definition and examples from different cultures. So we want to learn about family values. This is part of the culture. It grows from a family because if we want to discuss about culture in general, it started from the core. What is the core? Yeah, based on psycholinguistics, based on sociolinguistics, many references, studies, and also journals. We got a data that family family is the first thing for a man, a young boy, whatever it is, stage period, yeah, to learn about culture. When they want to interact with others, they will have this as family values, yeah, as the concept and the basic. So family values here are the fundamental principle and belief, yeah, that guide and determine how members of a home function and interacts in the larger society, yeah, like what we have talked before. These things based passed down from generations to generation. That's why family value brought, yeah, from generations to generation, and it is a culture. Yeah. So there are several aspects from social, yeah, moral, religious, yeah, economic, till political principles, yeah, can be a guiding, yeah, to the home stance or decision once again, yeah, on certain matters in society. That's why before person interacts in a larger area in a society and schools, yeah, in so many contexts outside there, they will start it from the family value first. Talking about family, yeah, before we have further discussion, we need to know about the structure. Family structure mostly consists of two approach, yeah, in seeing this. There are two point of view: the two generation family and the three generation family. Usually, yeah, the two generation, it consists of the core, the simplest one, yeah, of the two generation of the family. And then from the three generation family, it represents larger field of the family, sometimes called by the extended family, yeah. Then that's the two generation, usually called by nuclear family, because this is important. This is the core, yeah, nuclear family. Here got the several points related with the nuclear family. Yeah, we take it from the United States and United Kingdom. Yeah, the similarity, yeah, among the Western culture. When we think about Western culture, yeah, of family, we think of one or two parents and their children, because it's the concept of nuclear family, usually in UK and US, yeah, and several part of the Western culture. This is two generation or nuclear family, yeah. What happens there? What happens with children? Yeah, children usually move out of their parents' homes either when they reach adult, yeah, adulthood or after they marry. Yeah, this is important. We can underline these things, yeah, that can have differences with the Asian culture, with our country culture. Mostly, yeah. If we talk a culture in general, we make a generalization. Of course, some of part of a family in Indonesia, for example, mixed, yeah, their concept because of some influences, maybe got the influences from the school, from the international school, or from their background experience, watching television, a lot of reading and extra. But we do not talk about that specific things. Yeah, we talk about the general one, the broader one. That here we have nuclear family that usually adapted, viewed from the Western culture. And then the thing, yeah, the family members, we have uh, children, they will move from their house after in the certain age, the adulthood period, yeah, or if they have married. Yeah. That's different in ASEAN, yeah. Yeah, you still keep for the interact having in one house, for example, yeah, from the children, whether they have a family or not, yeah, because the concept of approach is different. Then how about the relationship, yeah? The relationship with other family members like grandparents are still valued, of course, yeah, similar with the extended family. But the nuclear family, yeah, usually lives by itself. The differences is on that point. So those extended family members might not be present on a day-to-day basis. For example, in our country, if we have other family members like grandparents, sometimes or mostly they help this core, this nuclear family in daily basis, like taking care of the children, means their uh, we can call it grandson or granddaughter, yeah, and so on, from taking care of the house, accompanying to school, helping in making a breakfast and etc. But it's different with nuclear family. They present in certain cases, not just in a day-to-day basis. Yeah, and parents make the purchases and decision for the household. Yeah, because they are individual, different, spirited. Yeah, so this is the Western concept. Usually, yeah, we see the nuclear family here is that the other parts of family cannot but involve too deep with this nuclear family. Yeah, different with nuclear family, extended family in other countries, yeah, instead of US, UK, and part of Western culture. However, it's the norm to see household made up of extended family, yeah, bigger family, uh, grandparents, and sometimes uncles and cousins sharing a home. Yeah, it's mostly of the extended family. There are many family members here that's counted. Yeah. Where can we find this extended family? Yeah, extended family households are most common in Asia, the Middle East, Central, yeah, and South America, and part of Africa. Yeah, we got the data, yeah, in 2015. World Family Map Study found that at least 40% of children in these regions live in the household that include adults other than their parents. Yeah, so it's very common, yeah, in those regions. When talking about values, yeah, family values, then it can form the family belief. That is the family belief. After knowing about the family values, we need to know about the family belief. Family belief define what you think is essential and what is good. They help teach kids in the difference between right and wrong. They are belief, ideas, and principles that are specific to your home and how it functions. Yeah, this fundamental belief here, it is written here, vary from household to household and society to society. Yeah, different, yeah, it has variety. And even from time to time throughout the history. That's why if we have the family belief, yeah, it's quite dynamic. Then knowing the specific things, yeah, it has been mentioned previously, but here we have some of list of family values. Yeah, this is the summary because in each point we can split out. Yeah, we can break down the details. First is about social values. Second is about moral values. Third is religious values. And the fourth is the recreational values. What are they here? Yeah, you can read slowly, yeah, to absorb the understanding from we got the social, moral, religious, and recreational. Yeah, recreational. Social principles, yeah, consist things like peace, justice, freedom, equality, and service to one's community. This is the social values, yeah, that we can get from the family. Yeah, the breakdown of the family values. First is social values. The second is about people's individual convictions about what they think is right and wrong. Yeah, this is about moral values. Then the third one is about the religious values. Yeah, that consists of the expectations that people have about themselves and others based on the belief of their faith. About religious values, yeah, found in the family values. Then the recreational values, yeah, define family, yeah, it's full fun and play. Because what? Here, recreation is important in the family because it fosters closeness in the home and create opportunities for learning, creating memories, improving social skills, and developing empathy. Yeah, that's the social values, the moral values, the religious values, and then the recreational values. Yeah. Then knowing about these family values, we can talk from your own background, culture, about your family. We can talk about other culture, other country culture, other places, yeah, from several point. Yeah, after knowing about uh, the point of view, yeah, we can talk about the child raising concept that varies across culture. What happened with the child raising concept. Yeah, child raising concept can have here. Sorry. We can talk the differences from a country, for example, that have uh, different parenting styles. Yeah, psycholinguistic, for example. If you see some theory related with it, you can have authoritarian parenting style, you can have authoritative parenting style, and so on. Yeah, then you can combine it. Yeah, across culture. You can see, for example, oh, I'm from Medan, Batanis. What kind of child raising concept do we have in our culture? Yeah, you can do reflections about that. Please, yeah, do the reflection. And oh, I'm from a Japanese culture. What is the child raising concept? What is our own concept relating with uh, the growth of the child, parenting styles applied, yeah, from the elderly to their son, to their grandson, to their grandchildren. So please think about it. Do your self-reflections, yeah. Then we can also talk about the other period of age after about child raising. We can talk about young adulthood. Yeah, like what we talked before, related with the nuclear family and also the extended family, that the young adulthood is matters. In certain culture, they can still live with their parents, yeah, even in the young adulthood. Young adulthood is 20 to 25, so it's quite productive age, right? But in Western culture, in the nuclear family, it's quite taboo. They feel ashamed if they would stay with their parents, if they got the dependency to their parents, yeah. So we can talk more about this young adulthood, yeah, related with the habit, the customs, their personality, yeah, their feelings, yeah, in their age, yeah, to the family values. Yeah, and then we can also talk about the elderly. What happened with them? To the culture, to the culture, that appreciate much about the elderly. Yeah, we can talk about the Korean families, for example. It can be represented from what we call two others. Yeah, if in English we have pronoun she and he, yeah, but in Korean culture we can have more than that. Yeah, more complex. Yeah, we can talk to the female one, but has the different ages. Yeah, like older or younger, it will be different. Why? Because in their culture, in the family values, they put respect more, yeah, to the elderly. That's why they will have kind of different pronoun, yeah, for a different gender and also from different age. Then we can also talk about family values towards the working parents. So how about the parent characteristic? Yeah, do they work for the daily basis, or just the husband or the wife? How about the gender preferences in that culture? Of course, we do not talk about a small portion or percentage. Yeah, we talk about the general one. Is that common, for example, in the certain culture, in that culture, that Male stayed at home. It means the husband stayed at home. Then the female or the wife, yeah, work. Is that common? You can do self-reflection about family values related to working parents, or about the uh, what or both of them that work. That's working parents, or just one of them. How about the different gender preferences? Yeah, you can discuss about it. Then how is the single parent treated? Yeah, in the certain culture related to the family values, because it's important. Yeah. Then we got the samples. Yeah. After knowing about this point, yeah, we'll have kind of this one. Actually, we are going to differ. Yeah. The American and the Hispanic culture. Yeah, toward the family values. But before we talk about the American, we need to deal with the Hispanic first. What is Hispanic? Yeah, Hispanic is Spanish-speaking people from Spanish-speaking countries. Yeah, somehow we got a close terminology with Latin or Latino. So here I give you a slight differences. Yeah, what is Hispanic and what is Latino. If Hispanic is the Spanish speaking people from Spanish speaking countries, Latino quite different, yeah, but also similar with the Spanish, but people from Latin America. We talk about geography, yeah, including Central America, South America, and the Caribbean. So here Hispanic refers to the language spoken, yeah, the person of course, but refers to the language spoken. But the other one, Latino, yeah, focus on the geography of where someone comes from. Yeah, here. For example, yeah, we cannot say that Hispanic is always Latino and Latino is always Hispanic. Yeah, but it can be. Yeah. For example, Latino, it can be Hispanic from the Argentinian, for example, because the geography, the Argentina, yeah, is in South America, and the speaking of, yeah, the language of Argentina is Spain. Yeah. Uh, but we cannot talk about both classification for Latino and Hispanic for Brazil. Yeah, no, Brazil, because Brazil is from the colonization of Portuguese, not Spain. But the country is located geographically in the South America, so it can be called just by Hispanic. Yeah, so we can know what is Hispanic, what is Latino. Yeah, it can be very. Now from the samples of the family values, we can talk about Hispanic versus American. Yeah, from the similarity first, because we want to compare, right? The preference for eating dinner together as a family. So both culture, whether the American is quite open, right? Then Hispanic also have the similarity related with the preference for eating dinner together. Then the other similarity related with the family, yeah, we focus on the family values, not yet about other scope of area in cross-cultural understanding, yeah, but still about family values. Both of them, yeah, hold a celebration for their daughters. Yeah, if we have sweet 17 or sweet 16, yeah, in American, the the Hispanic families have the 15th birthday for their daughters. It's usually called by quinceanera. So that's about similarity, family values, yeah. Then the other one is about differences, yeah, Hispanic and American. American families tend to have a fewer children, while Hispanic families tend to have more than two children. Yeah, you can see the representative of the reality, yeah, based on the movie, for example, or the documentary movie. the Latino, the Hispanic family, yeah, kind of larger, broader family. But for the American family, that's the point of view that if they have a few or just small member of family, they can spend the, yeah, it's about values, right? They can spend their money more on recreational fun. They can get more benefit, yeah, related with entertainment, related with their needs, yeah. They will not just focus on whether raising children. After the first birth, second birth, third birth, no, they have fewer children. Then the other differences is about religion, yeah. Almost all Hispanic practice the Roman Catholic religion. Almost all, yeah. Because quite uh, common in the family values, yeah, the Hispanic culture. While the American is quite open, yeah, because the American families tend to support freedom of religion. Yeah. And the other differences, we have Hispanic cultural family values are lived in everyday life. Yeah? Yeah, you can read it by yourself. This is the further explanation. They can have their daily practice, to daily life, to show, yeah, their family value, respecting the elderly, yeah, how they teach their children, they practice their religion and etc. And also, Hispanic parents are normally a lot more strict than American parents. Yeah, but the strict because Americans quite open and Hispanic. Yeah, from the religion we can know that if you need, yeah, we can to get the, yeah, Roman Catholics, but for the American is free democracy. Yeah, mostly. Yeah, so the American parents, so their children might be more behave for the Hispanic. Yeah, like what we get from some Chinese or Asian culture and African culture. Yeah, we got the similarity with the Hispanic family value. In African, yeah, we got the other samples. Yeah, African traditional family principles and belief are, yeah, patriarchal in nature. Yeah, ada bapaknya. In traditional African homes, yang mana ini? Which one? Is that extended or nuclear? Yeah. So this is nuclear. Yeah. The father is the head and breadwinner of the home. He is respected and feared. Remember, feared, not just about respect, but about fear. He is respected and feared by everyone in the home. Yeah, it's like the role model, the only one, yeah, the king, yeah, of the family. The father has unlimited authority and veto power in most homes. Yeah, we talk about a lot of African countries' culture. Yeah, including here, I took a reference from the Nigeria. The traditional African family is mostly polygamous. Yeah, or can have the extended family with all the members of the home, yeah, of the home living under the same roof or in different houses. The idea of spare the rod, spoil the child is prevalent in traditional African. That's why it's quite extreme. Yeah, beating a child is regarded as a method of correction and punishment for child misbehavior. So they have this uh, treatment, yeah, in raising their children with beating or with the punishment. Yeah, it's quite common there. How about the religion? Yeah, the freedom of religion or faith is absence. Yeah, so it's quite same with uh, the Latin one, the Asian one, the Chinese, yeah, the Hispanic. The children are expected to pray. is their father's faith. Turun temurun ya. You must be this. You must have this faith. You must have this religion. Yeah. Then because talking about family value, we can see from other culture. We have discussed the Hispanic, American, African. Yeah, you can elaborate your understanding by it's one of your recreational values in your family. You can watch a movie, then try to absorb, analyze what kind of family values found here. One of the movie. This is your assignment, but no need to be submitted through the e-learning website. Just do your individual activities, and this is for your sake. No need to submit it. Remember? I explained in this video. The first movie is Crazy Rich Asians. What happened with this movie? Maybe some of you have watched it, or some of you never heard it at all. Please at least watch this Crazy Rich Asians to find out. This is learning by seeing a movie to find out the differences across the culture. We quite easy to find the differences between West and East, but here the unique one, we talk about family values in Chinese culture, in Asian culture, that takes part in Singapore. Then the other one we got quite characteristic. This the main characters of this woman is Rachel, Rachel, and then the one who wear the, we can say the green, green one as the old one, the quite famous. The name is Eleanor Yang. They have a different perspective related with culture. Whether both sides are Chinese, but the one live in the US so long, quite different with the other one, that whether we can call it from the mainland of China or Taiwan or maybe in Singapore, but that's quite different. If you see later on the scenes related with this, you can learn from one that I remember is the scene when the Eleanor says to Rachel that her parents must be, her parents means the Rachel parents, must be very open-minded. It's kind of price, but also want to show the differences. He say that your parent must be very open-minded, but not like Asian parents. You see that this Chinese girl, right, Rachel, is excluded from the Chinese culture, so they call us nanti dalam in pragmatics we have for pronoun dactic one us, you different from us, different from the Chinese, your mother, you dianggap orang lain itu. Karena apa? Because from US, that has US culture, right? Whether the race, the genetic is Chinese. You are very different, your parents open-minded, then it's not like Asian parents, who are obsessed with shaping their children's life. From the utterance you can learn, you can analyze that the Chinese parent, the Asian parent mostly has these types of parenting style. The authoritarian parenting style, right? Shaping their children's life, like in Africa, yeah. Maybe with the very strict rules, you must do this, you must not do this. Then you can learn more, yeah, from other scenes, yeah, like when they are playing mahjong, for example, yeah, discussing about culture, yeah, or when the this one, yeah, the grandmother says to Rachel that what's that? She said that I will not permit you to ruin my grandson with your ambition, because not just about the direct parents, I mean the mother or the father, yeah, that involve, yeah, with uh, their children or grandchildren life, but also the grandparents, yeah, and many more, yeah. You can see very clear samples, yeah, from the movie, and say that the parents are very strict, possessive, yeah, based on the past education, yeah, that the Chinese have had conventional way of thinking, yeah, centralized, implicit, intuitive, and comprehensive. But we have one that they grow with the rigid and uphold of that. We can call it customary tradition. And the other movie here, for learning about family value, yeah, of the certain culture. It's about Mexican culture, Coco, yeah, uh, how the Mexicans treat their family members, is that extended or nuclear family, how they treat their ancestor, yeah, related with the rituals, yeah, culture in general, and so on. Yeah, so maybe just the movie that if you want to explore, maybe you can choose one of them or two of them, you know, yeah, and once can be, yeah, to show you the family values, yeah, across culture. We have Chinese and Mexican culture. Okay, I think that's all for the video, yeah, related with the family values. It's not just about a single materials, yeah. The teaching and learning process can be successfully done with your willingness to learn more outside of the class, outside of the this interaction, yeah, whether it is synchronous or asynchronous. Yeah, thank you. Goodbye. Yeah, and I hope you are all good in a good condition. Yeah, stay healthy. God bless you all.